Hey YouTube, it's your girl Corinne and I'm back with another video about cultures. Now that I'm out of Chile, I have a lot to say about Chile. I have a lot of advice to give you if you ever plan on traveling to Chile and just share my experience in general. Well, I gotta say that I absolutely love Chile. This is like my favorite country so far. The people are nice, the food is good. Um, the weather definitely varies because on the coast, that's the warmest place you can be. You got your beach, and it gets to about 60 at night, and it's like t-shirt weather in the day. And then far off into the desert, it's typical desert weather. Really cold at night and then really hot during the day. Then in the mountains, it's, yeah, really cold. And then, so my first impression of Chile when I entered it was this place is complete and total desert. But it was a really pretty desert because it had sand dunes all over the place, and it was a very lively, festive place that I entered. This town called Arica, and there were tons of hippie travelers there, tons of traveling kids and dreadheads and punks. And um, in the south of Chile, that's what everybody rants and raves about loving so much. It's like forest. You finally get to see some green, and you finally get to see rivers and lakes. There's not that many rivers and lakes in Chile, so that's why they really love the lake so much. But the water is still too cold to swim in. And so right now, mm, November, they're still experiencing spring. Spring, right? Yeah, they're moving into summer. And so it gets dark like around 9 o'clock. Couch surfing is definitely possible, and the hitchhiking is very easy. Um, the truckers are nice and generous, and Chileans are kind of light skinned with dark hair, and so that's attractive. They almost look kind of Italian. Uh, Nobody speaks English except for maybe a few people. And if they do know any English, they'll definitely use the few words of English that they know to try and communicate with you. Um, Being a gringo in Chile is definitely acceptable. I've had no problems. Like, what I heard going into Chile was that Chileans hate Americans, and that startled me. And it was completely untrue. Like, they really have no problem with America. But, one thing I did notice is that Chile has a lot of American music. They have a lot of American movies and TV shows, and it's all in Spanish. The TV shows and movies, I don't know how they got that, but oh, and soccer is always playing on the television. Uh, Chileans like to eat bread and butter for breakfast and dinner, and sip their cup of tea with gather around the table and drink tea with the family. Families still eat together mm, for dinner at least, and they drink their tea together. And what I'm wondering is, these people are working. They have jobs, but they still have to eat bread and butter for breakfast. Mm, that's because everybody complains to me that Chile is so expensive. Their prices are almost similar to America, but their pay is a lot less. But that still doesn't stop them from being generous. They definitely will invite you into their home and cook for you. And, you know, the kind of food that they have there is like a lot of rice, a lot of bread, a lot of eggs. Um, like, I'll have a plate of rice with some eggs on top. You put some mayonnaise on that. And then they'll slice some tomatoes and put that on top of the rice egg thing. And the home cooking was definitely a lot tastier than going out to eat at a restaurant. Like I told you in a previous video, they would give me like a bowl of chicken broth and put a sweet potato in it or something, and that's really nasty. And Chileans expect you to eat every drop on your plate. It's just rude not to, especially if you're eating at somebody's house. So you have to be upfront and say, like if you don't eat onions, say I don't eat onions. Okay. Otherwise, if you have a lot of food left on their plate, they're gonna be offended. Salad is kind of different. It's like half of the salad is tomato, and they don't even use salad dressing. They'll just put a little bit of oil, vinegar, and lemon on it, and it's good. The toast is definitely different because the bread is different. The bread is delicious, so no wonder everybody eats bread and butter for breakfast and dinner. Um, uh, what else? The food, yeah. Um, oh yeah, prices. Um, like $3 for a carton of eggs. Um, $8 to travel on a bus at a distance of 4 hours. Remember that a 4 hour bus ride is really only a 2 hour drive. So I don't know. The taxis are really cheap. It's like $1.50, but that's because they cram 5 people into the back seat. They treat it like the Peruvian combis. Oh, another thing they have in common with Peru is the bathrooms. Totally, you gotta pay. There's no free bathrooms in Chile, and that's just so that they can pay that one person that's standing there guarding the bathroom. I guess they're trying to make more jobs for people, but why does everybody have to suffer so one person can work? um, let's see. Oh yeah, the water in the north of Chile is absolutely disgusting. That's pretty inconvenient because it's the desert, and I was so dehydrated because the water was too gross to even drink a whole bottle, but I needed more than a whole bottle. In the south, the water is so delicious you can drink straight from the tap. And um, oh, Chileans talk really fast. It's really difficult to understand their Spanish dialect. Um, oh yeah. The street food, you can get like cheese empanadas. You can get a plate of French fries and or a completo, which is like a sausage um, in a bun with some avocado and mayonnaise and salsa on it. Oh yeah, Chile got me addicted to mayonnaise. I just totally love putting it, smothering it all over my fries. That was common in the north of Chile. Once you get to the south of Chile, they want to charge you for your mayonnaise. It's not really that much of a religious. Um, people are just free to believe what they want. Um, hmm. Oh yeah, in the household, I did see a couple third world qualities. Like I said, pretty much all the stoves are gas stoves, and people have their big jugs of propane. That doesn't seem too weird. I got used to lighting the stove with lighter. They don't have a heater either, so they have a fireplace, and they just chop up the wood, load the fireplace in there when it gets cold. Everybody wears their shoes indoors. They wear their coats indoors. Um, and they heat tea up in this plastic and nobody drinks they don't brew coffee there. They drink coffee, but they just have instant coffee. And so what they do is just heat up the water in their plastic water heater, plug it into the wall, and then you mix your instant coffee in there. But everybody prefers tea to coffee. uh, Family is definitely a big important part of the Chilean culture. They really value family. I've been in a lot of cars with like mothers and sons and fathers and sons and stuff like that, mother daughter. Family is always traveling together. Spend a lot of time in the plaza. Um, and people are just still hustling in the street, but it's not as common in Peru. Like, people are still allowed to solicit whatever they want. The police are hardly existent. Like, you never see cops around. Um, so if you do see cops harassing somebody, you know something's up. Like, what are they doing? Dealing drugs or something? Um, okay. Was it 9 minutes? Anything else? Shoes in the house, yeah. Mm, mm, mm. That is one dirty floor. Dogs. Dogs are not in the house. Dogs are outside in the yard. They're pretty much only used as a guard dog. There are a lot of stray dogs running all around South America. Some of them are friendly, some of them are scary. Um, oh, as far as danger is concerned, I felt very safe in Chile. Um, Nothing more dangerous than the desert, pretty much. You just gotta stay hydrated. Okay, everybody. That's all for now. I definitely love Chile. I would always go back. My visa was only for 30 days. So just be aware of that. Wow, what an experience. Okay, stay tuned for my Argentina culture video and some more videos about my world travels. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and peace out, everybody.